Would like to welcome back to Art in the Air Spotlight from the Chesterton Art Center with a whole wide range of wonderful announcements about some things that are coming up. Hannah Hammond Hagman. And she's going to tell us about everything that's going on there and some new news that we have for you. Hannah, welcome back to Art in the Air Spotlight.
Hi, guys. Hey, Larry and
Hi.
Esther. Good to see you, too. I am thrilled to be here with you right now with a big announcement that the Chesterton Art Center has acquired additional property for our use. So we're doing in the midst of a large, life-changing facility expansion. We have acquired additional property right across the street from our home here on 4th Street in downtown Chesterton. And we're just really, really excited about all the possibilities that additional space is going to bring for our programming, for our community. It's a big, big deal, and we're thrilled.
When do you go in to start renovating?
Now,
No, good.
bits and pieces are happening as we speak, and we're working with architects and contractors, and we're going to be renovating part of the property into 2 new classroom studios for the Art Center and for the community. So this is the space that was formerly the Chesterton Bicycle Station on 4th Street in downtown. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to opening the doors to those as classrooms in spring of 26.
What do you envision? What type of classes do you envision in there? Is there a particular purpose you have in mind?
Oh, absolutely. Dreams are happening. So there'll be 2 larger facilities, classroom facilities in there. One will be a dedicated ceramics studio, which will be amazing. And then we're going to be building out a second 2D studio. We'll move our printing press in there and have space for painting and drawing, figure work, all of that. But those classes will be fully accessible. The bathroom facilities will be fully accessible. So to be able to expand that kind of accessible space for the center is a huge deal as well. So welcome students of all ages.
Plus, it gives us more parking.
Sure.
I mean, that's
Ever important. I know.
If you're familiar with 4th Street there, it gives us a whole thing. And then, of course, if we do another outdoor gala, we'll have have both sides of the street covered.
It's going to be brilliant. We'll be able to close
It'll be good
4th
to move the
Street.
ceramic studio out to a different building, and then you don't have to worry about all the ceramic dust on the art.
Exactly. And, we'll be able to relocate the kiln into a space where it can fire whenever we need it to.
Yeah.
But these types of spaces are going to really be able to professionalize the studio practices of our more advanced students as well. We'll be able to offer some independent studio time for artists who are really seeking that. So it'll change the face of our educational offerings, and we're just thrilled. We're really, really excited to be doing it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're involved in something else that involves arts and culture in Chesterton. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
I would love to. So sometimes, all of these things kind of happen on top of each other for a reason. So I'm part of a team here in Chesterton, and we're really thrilled that we now have a officially designated arts and cultural district that encompasses our thriving historic downtown, called the Chesterton Trackside Arts and Cultural District. This district encompasses Broadway to Calumet, as far north as Grant Avenue, south to Indiana Avenue. But we, embarked on a 5-month community engagement process to really get input from the Chesterton community about meaningful assets, cultural, historical, things that mattered to the community. And so upon calling all of that data, we came up with this beautiful boundary district here for Chesterton that's going to uplift the arts and culture here, as well as small businesses and thriving organizations that make up who we are and make Chesterton such a unique destination. So stay tuned. There's going to be much more on that. We're working closely with other partners to market it and promote it. But the fact the town of Chesterton designated through town council resolution at the end of September. And it's a very exciting venture. And we're really excited about the initiative.
So Hannah, I read that you're putting a call out to artists to design unique sculptures and place markers. So but I didn't notice in that prospectus how many you're looking for, how many markers, or sculptures.
It's a perfect question. And I think that that will depend on the design of that marker. Of course, we would love to, we need multiples of whatever it is, so that they can be scattered throughout the district to have like a real visibility happen, so as people are moving through, they'll be like, oh, there it is. And there it is. And we're still in the Trackside Arts and Cultural District. And it'll be part of, a recognition that happens as you walk through or drive through. And so the specific number will be determined by the artist's intentions and the cost, obviously, of fabricating and installing those, and the scale, right? So we're working closely with the town.
What's your ideal, though? What would be your ideal?
At least 5, up to 8 to 10. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that, we need to build some kind of placemaking through the multiple sculptures.
Real quick, in our last minute here, what's coming up at the Chesterton Art Center in terms of exhibits?
Right. So in our galleries now, in November, we're welcoming the Duneland Plein Air Painters Group. Phenomenal group of local artists who always put on a really beautiful show. So yes, and then we roll into end of the year is our annual members exhibit. So come on down.
Thank you so much. That's the Chesterton Art Center and the executive director, Hannah Hammond Hagman, and she's telling us all about the new facility that you come right across the street, and of course the branding leadership. Thank you so much for coming to Art of the Year Spotlight and sharing all this wonderful news.
Yeah, always exciting to hear what you're up to.
There's a lot.
And as a reminder, if you'd like to have your event on Art in the Air Spotlight or have a longer feature interview, email us at aota@brech.com. That's aota@brech.com. Art on the Air Spotlight and the complete 1-hour program on Sunday is brought to you by Ember Forge Consulting, thoughtful marketing and digital learning built to express your purpose and grow your reach. Learn more at emberforgeconsulting.com/grow.